Good morning. I want to talk to you today about the reliability and the accuracy of God's Word. That's the number one question we receive time and time again. How can I trust the Bible? Is the Bible absolutely true? Isn't it just a composite of men that got together and wrote out some opinions? Isn't it the same as any other book? Well, those are good questions. But let me read first of all from Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. This is what it says: "The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes." Verse 11, "Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward. And in keeping of them, there is great reward." So the Bible itself claims to have supreme accuracy because the author is God himself, even though he used men. Now, here's some interesting statistics about how the Bible was written. It was written over a period of 1,500 years by 40 different individuals, and included in the writers our fishermen, rabbis, kings, philosophers, soldiers, even a tax collector. And they use different literary styles, including historical narrative, parables, biographies, autobiographies, etc. It was written on 3 different continents: Asia, Africa, Europe. The Bible was written in 3 different languages: Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic. Can you imagine? Over 1,500 years, living on different continents, 40 different authors, and there's one prevailing theme. From Genesis to Revelation, 66 books, and there's one prevailing theme. What is the theme? The theme is this: Jesus, the curse of sin, and the promise of redemption. That's what it's all about, from Genesis to Revelation. It's a complete book, and it's authored by God. It's entirely reliable. Now, one of the things that I learned when I was going to Bible college, I had to do an archaeological study of the walls of Jericho that fell flat. Remember that? That was one of the first cities the Israelites possessed in the Promised Land. They marched around for 7 days, and on the 7th day, they marched around 7 times. Do you remember that? And the walls fell flat. So I did a study on that, and I found out it happened according to the archaeological studies, according to as it is written in Joshua chapter 6. In fact, there's a segment of the wall that was still standing with a large prominent window in it, and it was the area where the houses were located inside the wall. And if you read Joshua chapter 2, verse 18, that's where the 2 spies, remember Joshua sent in 2 spies to spy out the land? They went to Jericho, and Rahab the harlot hid them on the rooftop, and then she let them down in the night after the gate was closed, because these spies would have been killed, and she let them out of the window with a scarlet thread, right? And the spies said, now if you keep that scarlet thread in the window, when God comes to bring judgment upon Jericho, your house will be saved. Anyone that you bring into this house. And that part of the wall was still standing. It is absolutely accurate. God's word is always true. It never has an error. I encourage you to read it, and you will be blessed. God bless you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.